world searching for gaming knowledge comes the man, the myth, a legend in his own mind, Critical.
Welcome back, guys and gals. Critical here. Today I'm bringing you another episode of Subsistence. Alright, I've gone out and I messed with the hunters a little bit in some off-camera fun. And when I was raiding their house, they gave... Oops, I just fell through the hole. They gave me a solar panel. And I want to get my roof mostly done. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with this area yet. I have an idea, but I'm going to wait until I get some more resources because, oh man, nails are my problem now. Remember before when it was circuit boards? No. I've got tons of circuit boards right now. I have no nails whatsoever. That's what I get for building all these bases, right? Uh-oh. Can I should get out, right? Maybe I can't. Okay, well, I can still put the stuff down. Now, I know that I'm using a round... Get this set in, right? Hold on. I know I'm using a round piece of roof, and I'm leaving that little bit of a corner sitting out there, but it's for a reason, because that's where I'm going to put lights and that kind of stuff. And that's why I tried with that solar panel, and I'm like, hey, that actually kind of works out pretty good. See this? That gives me a nice corner. I can put lights on either side, solar panel on each corner. We'll see. I think I like that look so far. May or may not stick with it. But I haven't been attacked at this base yet. Now, I went out and I aggroed, not just aggroed, I took out 2 base hunters. I cannot talk today. It is really late. I had a really long day at work, so I am definitely not myself. I took out 2 bases worth of hunters, 5 hunters. And broke into each of their places and was able to get away with some decent loot. But I'm waiting for an attack that I hope happens. I've got the building that I wanted to get done today. So it was, I said I was going to get some building done, and I have. But I'm expecting hunters to be coming in any time now. So I'm going to go out and loot the local area, because if they do attack, I want to be able to get back here quick, because I want to see them swimming trying to get to the BCU. It'd be awesome. Oh, generator. I also put up a power storage module today too, but I hinted in the comment section that I've got an awesome location for a generator. There's a generator on my property right now. No, it's not upstairs. I wonder where it could be. Cold Games has got to fix this. This can't be right. Turn on, and I'll go up there and prove that it actually works. Now, unfortunately, the sound actually does go through the water into the house. So I'm going to put up another foundation a little bit further away with another BCU. And I'll put in the water. And I'm going to put my generator on it. Hopefully that gets the generator far enough away so that I don't have to hear it in the house. But as you can see, it actually is providing us power. I'll go turn it off. I don't need it on right now. But yeah, I can't. It's like, you know what? I've got a BCU down there. Why not put a generator down there? I couldn't believe it worked. I'm waiting for Cold Games to see this and be like, oh, nope. We gotta turn that off. That's not gonna work. Now the question is, is Cold Games going to invalidate those items? Or will they just stop working? I don't know yet. If it's going to break my save, let me know, Cold Games. I'll just go ahead and delete them. But I know you're going to be fixing that because that's broken. Now, if the hunters don't attack this time, what I'm going to do is reset them. I don't know if it's because the main BCU is underwater and that's why they didn't attack yesterday or the last time I recorded, or if I'm so far away that they're not making it here, they're running into animals on the way to me. Now, I didn't hear hunters fighting when I when I went and attacked all 3 hunter bases. I never heard of the hunters fighting. They just never came and attacked me, which is rather strange. Ooh, fiber, fiber, fiber. Give me the fiber. Now, one group of hunters I attacked about midday. The second group I attacked, I'd say about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm not sure if that actually matters when it comes when they're going to attack me, but I expect that in the next end game, I'd say by noon, I hope to be attacked. Let's get some meat. Oh, if Game Edge is ever, if you ever watched my videos, you always hate getting oysters. Walk up to the head. Even if you do get kind of near the haunch, the back end, you'll never get anywhere near the oysters. It's an oyster-free skinning. Now, I know I've mentioned that I was going ahead and building a new computer. Now, I've got that desktop completed, and I may get it all set up tomorrow, at least in my game room, so I can try to figure this out. But I had a lot of problems with the new monitor. I had picked up a 27-inch 2560 by 1440p at 144 hertz monitor, and I spent about 10 hours today screwing around with mainly Subsistence. But unless it was a AAA title, it just wasn't working on my new monitor. And I was like, this doesn't make any sense because I've got a high-end system. It's a Ryzen 7. I've got 32 gigabytes of memory. I've got a B350 MSI motherboard. The latest drivers, my GTX 1070 video card, which I've had for a long time. But my laptop was running the games better than the new desktop was. And I mean, I tried everything under the sun. And in the last ditch effort, I went ahead and returned that monitor to Amazon because that was too expensive for a piece of junk that doesn't work. I went ahead and hooked up an older monitor that I have that was 1080p, and all of a sudden, Subsistence is running at 60 frames per second. Every game I wanted to play and I'm talking every, like Grim Dawn, Subsistence, Subnautica, every one of the games on my channel, none of them would play correctly. I was getting, like Grim Dawn, I was getting 30 frames. I think the highest I saw in Grim Dawn was 42 frames per second. Now, somebody's going to go, but, you know, you're playing at 1440p, what do you expect? Well, I looked up all the reviews. A GTX 1070 is supposed to be able to play most games when it came out at 1040p, at 1440p with no problem, 60 frames per second. And I went ahead and I dropped the resolution of the monitor and the hertz of the monitor all the way down to the same resolution and hertz of the 1080p monitor that I have, and it still didn't work. I tried it on DVI, I tried it on digital, the display port, and I tried it on HDMI. I just level 3 wool bear. Let me get this picnic basket. He's like, no picnic basket for you. You're not gonna catch me. I'm glad I was watching him though. Yeah, he's already stopped. Now he'll stalk me. If I get too close to him, we'll start charging again. But I'm good now. So yeah, it is driving me crazy. There's no way that to run 7 Days to Die or Grim Dawn, I need 2 video cards. So I knew it was something, and I mean, I went through every single INI file in Subsistence, trying to figure out how to get the frames up, and I was able to get 60 FPS. I'm not doing good on hitting the. Glad I left the arrow. I'm not doing good on shooting rabbits today either. I don't know why. But yeah, games that I should be killing it on that new desktop. My laptop, I log into my laptop, start the game up there, and I'm getting 100 frames a second or better. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use that old monitor, and I'm hoping everything works out. I did a couple of tests before I had to pack everything up and bring it home because I was building this at work. And everything I've seen, I'll be running it at least as well, if not much better, on the new desktop than I run on my laptop. Now, the laptop I didn't do any photos and I didn't do a build vlog or anything like that, but I did name the build. And I'm calling the build Midlife Crisis. Yes, I'm that old. I didn't want to buy a motorcycle. I'm not one to buy a sports car. And I'm not getting a girlfriend. I already got a wife and a child. So if I'm not going to do anything like that, I got to do something. And for me, it's buying and building a computer. But if you guys have an idea why I was having this conversation, I'm not sure if it was... Everything that I've read said my system should be running it just fine. At 60 frames per second at a bare minimum, if not 100 frames, 120 frames, if not all the way up to 144 frames a second with no problem, depending on the age of the game. But if I'm wondering either if I got a bad monitor or if it had a bad G-Sync module in it, something was off. It was odd. And I tried turning off G-Sync. I tried using a different display port on the video card. I tried using a different HDMI cable. I tried all the troubleshooting things that I could do, and thank God I bought it from Amazon. I sent a message saying, hey, I'm having a problem. It's killing my frames. Can I get a refund? And they're like, yeah, sure, not a problem. A lot of people don't like buying from Amazon. When I'm buying computer parts, I like Amazon because if I have a problem, I know they'll take it back. As long as it's functional, I haven't damaged it. I do have a build idea. Maybe for another season. Build on the top of that rock and put an exit, put a couple foundations down or half roofs down and make it like a plank and I can dive into the water. I think that'd be kind of cool. Man, these hunters still... Oh. Road camp. I'll go around. I don't have my good weapons on me and I have no... Ooh. I'm sitting here talking and not eating. I need to eat. Alright, I'll get my stamina back. That's the last thing I need to do is run into rogue hunters with no stamina. I can't run. And I don't have my good weapons on me. That would be very, very bad. So, how did I get that 60 frames per second? Alright. I went into the INI files and I turned off not only dramatic shadows, which really kills the game. I even turned off dramatic lighting. Now that really makes the game look like butt. I mean, horrible. But it was running at 60 frames per second at 144 hertz at 1040p. But it looked like, you know, it was horrible. It looked like ass. I'm gonna say it looked like ass. Big stinking butt. I wish I thought of hooking up that other monitor that I had and checking it about 9 hours ago. I could have been home early, but I decided I had to go back for another flight, so I figured I'd just hang out at the office and instead of coming home and go ahead and try to get the system built. Yeah, that was a big waste of my time. Ooh. I thought it was a building crate. Like, yes, building crate and a rabbit. Don't go far, rabbit. Ah. He'll stop right on the other side of the hill, which he'll see me. Oh, no. That's right. Walk back toward me. Thank you. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed this. On that 1440p monitor, I really did. Look at the detail on this rabbit. It's still alive. It's actually moving its head and moving its arm. God, that's horrible. I can't take it. But when I was testing the game out on 1440p, I was flabbergasted. I'd never seen how detailed the rabbits were. And yes, I like a 1440p monitor. It was just killing my frames. And the bad thing was, all the AAA games that I own, every one of them was running 90 to 100 frames per second. But how many AAA games do I actually play on this channel? Oh, that's right, none. Now, don't worry. I think Room Dawn. I'm pretty sure I've got all my saves. I'm not going to lose any progress switching over to a new system. You guys won't even see a difference in video, putting videos out. Now, I'm thinking about starting an alpha 16 7 Days to Die playthrough, because it finally went live last night. Need to go drop off stuff and clean up my inventory. This is my little quick way into the house if I need to. Yeah, the hunters aren't going to attack. Oh, hey. Scramble. This is a good area for loot too. Every time I come out here, I find several chests out in this area. It's also very good for finding because just the I can look out. There's some hills in the area. But there's this nice open flat area that I can scan, and even though I said I'm always finding stuff, I'm not seeing anything right now. Not when I want to show off my nice looting area and go, ooh, look at what I have. Yeah, it's the first time I've come over here and not seen a crate. Yeah, sun's starting to go down. I'm thinking those hunters aren't going to attack. And that kind of blows. But what I'll do next episode, I will probably spend a couple days in game off camera and collect as much wood and try to get as much nails as I possibly can. And then the next time I do a recording, we will go and take on all the hunters one more time. I'll take each hunter base out. I want another solar panel. Let's be honest. That's why I'm doing it. But I'll take each hunter base out and loot them for everything that they're worth. And then I'll log out and delete them. And then let the hunters repopulate near me, and maybe then I think I have to do two things. I think I have to... Well, no, I'm not going to do both. I'm going to just delete the hunters and make them reset their bases, and hopefully, because I want to see them attacking the underground BCU. That would be so cool to see them trying to figure out how to get to it. I mean, I want to see a hand grenade go off in the water, and I'm not wasting one of mine to do it. I want them to waste their hand grenades. It doesn't cost anything for them anyways. Yeah, I like the roof, and I'm not done with that. I have other plans too. Oh, I hear a hunt. Might be the rogues, but it might be my hunters coming to attack. Let's make an assumption here. Oh, I keep doing that. I'm thinking that was just the rogue hunters. Now, for right now, this really isn't the greatest area to fight from, because I can't, get over the top, especially on that side, because there's a. Yeah, see, I just dropped down. But when I want to do the tower that I created, I'm going to use this pattern I already have started, and I want to put a tower up here, probably 3 or 4 high tower. And I'm going to use this building idea. It comes up, you put a quarter ceiling, and then you put a ladder on the quarter ceiling, quarter ceiling, and then now another ladder. And just keep going up like that, and probably 3 or 4 levels high. I'm gonna make this a nice tall tower right in the middle. I think it will look kind of cool. And I want to make some more roofs and put them around as an awning down below. Yeah, I think that was just rogues taking on animals. Darn. They're gonna make me delete my hunters. That's what it's come down to. They made me bleed my own blood. No one makes me bleed my own blood. Oh, I'm out of wood too. I'll craft one. Definitely need to spend a couple days just gathering wood too. Now, if you guys try to do the same thing, you're like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and delete my hunters, and oh, now I'm safe, I can run. You need to be careful, because the hunters, the rogue hunters, do not get reset. They stay in the world. They'll move if you go out and despawn them, turn off the hunters, and then immediately turn them right back on, come into the game, save the game, then go back out and delete the hunters, or restart the hunters. The rogue hunters will immediately get placed in the world someplace. Don't go running around like, okay, I have no hunters, I can just run wherever I want. Yeah, I ran into rogue hunters with 4 hunters on their base. That didn't end pretty. I used up all my supplies running around like a little girl trying to survive. Now watch. I've got my inventory open so I can do building, and these stupid hunters are going to show up. I think, yeah, that's right there. Cool. So I can put walls up now, and another quarter ceiling here, and another staircase going around. That's actually a lot better than the other tower at the other base. And now I can actually get up here and see some stuff. I need rabbits nearby, maybe a chicken. I can make a cool shot at the end of a sunset shot. I'm not seeing anything. Come on, I want to play William Tell. That fire just went out. See, the fire is important, but damn, it is noisy. It is so quiet now. Oh, I want Cold Games to add frog sounds. And people say there are bird sounds in this game. I agree with a couple people that have posted. I cannot hear bird sounds in this game. And it's just master volume, so there's no way to turn off bird sounds, but I ain't never heard no birds. No birds are chirping or anything. Oh well. I'm gonna go ahead and call this one. I am Critical. This has been Subsistence. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this content, and I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy. Bye. And I promise not to be this tired next time. I'll be more myself. I do apologize. Take it easy. Bye.